you're from outside Ontario where non-competes haven't been banned by legislation, or you're an exec in Ontario and so that ban on non-competes doesn't apply to you, you're still in luck because there are still very, very strict rules around interpreting non-competes because they're a restraint on trade. And so courts actually throw them out all the time because they find the slightest mistake anywhere and that causes the whole thing to get thrown out. Now, one of the main mistakes that is commonly made is a failure to specify or justify the geographic scope of the non-compete provision. So there's a couple points there. The first thing is that the scope has to be specific and measurable. So think like 25 square kilometers from the location of the business or the municipal boundaries of the city of Toronto. What is not okay is using a term that is vague. So let's say the Fraser Valley. Depending on who you talk to, the Fraser Valley could extend all the way to the Pacific, or it might be along the basin, or it might be the Fraser Valley Regional District, which is a government recognized term with very clear boundaries. So saying Fraser Valley as a scope won't apply and it'll just cause the whole thing to fail and get thrown out. And the other point to keep in mind is that geographic scopes have to be justifiable by the business. So usually it has to be limited to where the business actually operates and where you had a very specific role in leading the company. So if a business is actually operating worldwide, there's been a few cases where worldwide scope has been justified. But in most cases, employers have to be very narrow in where they limit the scope of their non-competes in order for them to be upheld.